Well. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Foothills Community Park in Boulder, Colorado for the 627 vlog. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Again, this is Ethan Shapiro, the climate change realtor, founder and manager of the most innovative real estate corporation ever conceptualized. I'm a real estate broker who represents people on the purchase and sale of homes and then donates 50% of his commissions to organizations dedicated to fighting climate change, while eventually utilizing the remaining 50% to create an incubator to fund other entrepreneurs who don't have the funds, who are dedicated to the principles of enlightened self-interest without taking any share in equity. So basically it's like a grant. All right, so how's everybody doing? Welcome to the vlog. Here we are. Of course, we always get the vlog started with accountability. I told you guys I'd hold off on that until this week. So unfortunately, well, whatever. In the last 2 weeks, I've had only 20 contacts, and I'm in the middle of a bit of a shift here. We're gonna go through the walk through the park, talk about everything that's been going on, and see where we go. So yeah, in the past I've talked about getting 90 contacts a week. That's what I did for the first, let's call it the first year of my business. I'd go out, I'd knock doors, and I would meet 90 people every single week. More than that, because then some of them would be like, fuck off. So I would meet 90 nice people a week, and then I put them in my database, follow up with them via letters. That's just not gonna work. I'm not gonna be able to do that for 10 years, because as you guys know, I'll never give up on my vision. I'm gonna continue building this climate change realty brand until it kills me, or something else kills me, because I'll never give up on my dreams, my vision, and my reality, as I've talked about in the past. Let me try and not talk too fast here. In fact, let's go on the grass here and see the beautiful sights of Boulder, Colorado. So yeah, I'm thinking from now on, accountability is gonna be pretty straightforward. I'm gonna go out and knock about, let's call it 4 days a week. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm gonna go out from 4:30 until 6 and knock doors. And then the idea is gonna be to try to get about 40 contacts a week. But I wanna do something that I can actually keep up with and give me some free time and sanity to actually think through all the existential thoughts that I explain to you guys every week on these vlogs. So 90 contacts a week is 180 letters handwritten a week by me, plus another 270 pre-printed letters that I need to send out to people. And that's awesome for building your business and making sure everyone in Boulder is aware of what I'm doing. But I'll tell you what, I mean, at least, 2,000 or 3,000 people in this city already know what I'm doing, if not more. And then whoever watches the podcast is aware. So we've done it. We've built something from nothing here. And let's talk about how I've been able to stay motivated, because I want to talk this week about what motivates you guys in your life, in your journey, because this is as beautiful as the world may be, as you can see, it's pretty crazy, and you need to kind of create your own purpose in your life and figure out how you're going to get to where you want to be. So what motivates me, the question has an answer, my bad, is love. My number one motivator is love. Now, what is love? It's such a weird, it's like, oh, he's getting corny on us now. Here's a guy coming down with the paraglider. But, some people love paragliding, and I have a friend in town who loves nothing more than come to this park and paraglide off this mountain. But for me, love has to do with interpersonal connections with other people. You can define love however you want. Some cynics might just say it's literally chemicals secreting out of your brain, which makes you do irrational things. Or someone else might say love is, I don't know what someone else would say, but what I'll say is love is simple connection to something beyond yourself, where you're willing to put the well-being of that other thing above yourself. And as I thought, when I was getting started with this business, as I thought through what's the strongest motivational factor in my life, it was always love. I'm so dedicated and drawn to serving other people. For me to be in love, when I was in love with a person, it was all about trying to make sure that it was a woman in my life, to make sure that she was being served as best as she possibly could. I was doing everything I could to make her life better, even at the cost of my own life. But that's the thing, is it wasn't really at the cost of my own life at all, because as much as I'd get pissed off or have to do ridiculous things, it made me happy. It made me feel like I was being the true best version of myself I can possibly be. Now there's another transition here. When you're in business and you want to achieve you want to achieve in business, or you want to achieve in life, or you have goals that are really lofty, in order to get there, the only way to get there is to actually place above your number one motivating value. For me is love. To place above that is the pursuit of becoming the best possible version of yourself you could possibly be. So this is from Gary Keller, where I get this idea. He's talking about how to build a $1 million real estate business. You have your strong motivating factors. For me, it's love, connection with others, and self-admiration. Unfortunately, I'm quite the egoist. I like thinking that I'm doing a good job. But above those three motivating factors is the consistent pursuit of being the best version of yourself you can possibly be. Now, you could see how those could kind of tie into that, but you use these motivators to push you down this path of becoming the best version of yourself you can possibly be. And, I've talked about enlightened self-interest, which is really not that different from love, is it? Enlightened self-interest, the idea that always considering others above yourself is the greatest way to serve yourself at the deepest and most fulfilling level. So yeah, that's pretty much it this week. I was just like, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Like, what is your number one motivating factor? What is it that keeps you going in this insane universe? Like, look around, it's amazing, it's beautiful. Some days, yesterday it was raining and cloudy, and you can have a horrible perspective. Your life's gonna change every single day. One day you're gonna be really happy and satisfied with yourself. The next day you're gonna have huge failures and be like, man, this sucks, how do I keep going? And the answer is following your true, most motivating thing. You have to have something that truly motivates you. And now, as I've been a single man for, 3 years now, I feel like I'm able to take this innate motivation of love, this strong, strong love I have in my heart, and spread it out to as many people as I possibly can. So yeah, I'm cool staying single because I think it allows me to spread my love equally out to everyone I meet. But we'll see what happens on that front. Yeah, that's the vlog this week. I know my mom's like, Ethan, you talk about the same stuff every single week, but not the same person is watching every single week. So you guys are seeing how this journey goes along. Real estate news, man. Whew, I got updates for you guys on that front. I just had a crazy negotiation going on with my listing up in Fort Collins. People are really, really tough. But if you stay true to yourself and you make decisions based out of what makes the most sense to you, in the long term, you're going to be successful. So I'd love to tell you guys everything I possibly could about all my deals, but I think it's better to wait until they're closed before I give up the details, because you want to have a tactical advantage in negotiation. So I could tell you all about what just happened with this crazy inspection objection at my property, but we're going to leave that for another vlog. And then other big news, however long I talk about how long my vlogs are. I'm actually starting a nonprofit organization in addition to Climate Change Realty. I think it's going to be called Climate Connections, but we'll see. And the idea is that whoever's watching this all the way to the end, God bless you, I love you. I'm going to talk about Climate Connections more and more as the weeks goes on, because obviously, you guys know oh, look at this guy. I love starting ventures, just like some people love paragliding. But he's got like a radio. But yeah, so I'm actually going to find a way for you guys to be able to support what I'm doing, because right now the only way you can support me is by setting me up to help people with real estate, or allowing me to refer you an agent. So here's where this comes in. I'm going to create a separate entity that is not for profit, which Climate Change Realty is for profit, that will allow you guys to actually donate money to my nonprofit. You can write that off on your taxes because it's a nonprofit organization. And we're going to take the money that you guys donate, and I'm going to create ads to get other people to be referred real estate agents in exchange for a 50% fee, at which point that entire fee is going to be donated to organizations dedicated to fighting climate change. So if you live in California and you see an ad from Climate Connections that says, hey, I will set you up with a real estate agent and I'll take 50% of that fee, but not me, sorry, it's gonna be way less about Ethan Shapiro and way more about climate change, because all 100% of that 50% referral fee is going to be donated to fight climate change, and I'm just going to organize that entity. That might not have made too much sense now because I'm live, but I will explain it more as the weeks go on. So if you guys donate money to that entity, which will then get people realtors and turn them into climate change realtors like me, because they wouldn't have the business without that referral. So we set them up with a client for 50% and they have a new client. So if the house is worth $1 million, and it's the same as selling a $500,000 house, but they got the business without having to go get it themselves. And you guys have seen how hard it is to get started in real estate and go door to door and talk to 17,000 different doors and still only have one listing and one buyer after 2 years of doing this all the time. So realtors are gonna go for this stuff. They're gonna want clients, and we're going to use all of that money from that entity to keep supporting my mission of what I want to do, you know, creating business-oriented solutions to the most pressing challenges of our time. So yeah, one day late this week on the vlog. Hope everyone is doing really, really well. Again, having a fantastic day, staying happy, staying positive, staying frosty. And we will see you all next Saturday to report a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday accountability and continue talking about climate connections, love, enlightened self-interest, and of course, the growth of climate change realty, which will never stop until we create solutions to the most pressing challenges of our time, which I personally think is mass species extinction. Some people might think wealth inequality is one of those, but whatever. All right, I love you guys. Peace out, and talk to you soon.